Mexico, the land of enchantment, and today home to the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl. Bowl games are not only a reward for how you played in the regular season, but can be a springboard into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Bringing it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will have the first crack at it in this one. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Guys, let's chat for just a second about Old Dominion. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
On third down, going up top. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Let's talk for just a minute about Old Dominion. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Just keeps moving. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Texas Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The inside handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
Time to take a shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Guys, let's chat for just a second about Old Dominion. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that lot of room to the right. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Sets up the screen. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Monarchs are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They go to the ground. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Morton. They're setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen.
Brings into the open. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to throw again. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Takes it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The offense changing the play. Going to sling it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's blocked. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Butler. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. And the Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
The Monarchs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Red Raiders. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Finding an escape route. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And the Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a crease. It's James. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
This one's complete. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. The Monarchs have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Monarchs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. The Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Snagged in the middle. It's Douglas. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Morton. Got his man quickly.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
Right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quickly complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Pulls it in, it's Douglas. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Red Raiders are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Runs through a tackle. And runs through another guy. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
Well, you saw that broken tackle, David. This defense has to do a real good job with gang tackling to stop this guy today.
You cannot assume one guy's going to get him to the ground. Everybody's got to swarm to the football, all eyes on him, and play physically.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a two-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man. It's locked. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Lets it fly. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Caught near the sticks, it's Hudson. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. We're just about ready to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Morton. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a 1st at the 32.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than...
Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keep slinging it. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Red Raiders! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. So an 82-yard drive there. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. The Monarchs just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Power football with the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Let's go. Off play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few.